I mean, has the guy ever even programmed a CrossFit competition? I say bring back Castro, eh?
Do I think I can judge the CrossFit Games? Yes. Yes, I can. This is my 4th season judging the CrossFit Games. The athletes are bigger, stronger, faster, fitter. I've seen all the footage. I know all the athletes. I've seen all the faults. Have I called enough no reps? Yes. Yes, I have. Don't think you'll get any shit past me. I'm Adrian Bozman, and I'm ready for the CrossFit Games.
Oh man, that brings back some memories. 2011, the very first CrossFit Games Open, my very first Open, and I still remember that video of Boz like it was yesterday. And hey, before we get into discussions around Boz and programming for the CrossFit Games, I want to let you know that for 3 days, no, what are we today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days. 4 days only, the website is open for merch orders. I've got the original designs that you guys love, the OG Sexy Beast shirt, the Raw Love shirt, and then there are 2 new, very naughty little designs that I just love. Very minimalistic, very humble, a bold statement, you know? To say you're a sexy beast, it's a bold statement. But the way I've designed it, it's very subtle and humble in a way. So go and check out Wykie.co. That's it, very simple website, and grab your merch today. That's probably the best way you can support this channel, other than subscribing and joining the tribe. The best way to support me is through buying the merch, so I really appreciate it. Let's get into it. I'm ripping my boys, the Buttery Bros today, Heber and Mars, there you go. CrossFit just announced in their latest affiliate town hall meeting that Adrian Bozman will be the new programmer, the new person responsible for programming the CrossFit Games. Now, if you're new to CrossFit or new to the sport of CrossFit and you don't know who Adrian Bozman is, Adrian has been the head judge of the CrossFit Games since 2007, which was the very first CrossFit Games. So he has been there from the start, and in many ways, he's been Dave Castro's right-hand man. Not only that, he's also been part of the CrossFit seminar staff since 2017. So the guy understands CrossFit, the guy lives and breathes CrossFit. It has been his life for a very long time. So it's pretty hard to find anyone, I would say, more qualified than Adrian to take over this role. Up until now, Dave Castro has been the man responsible for programming the CrossFit Games, but I cannot imagine that he was programming every single workout of the qualifiers, the age groups, the masters. You know, there's so many different divisions, and I'm pretty confident that there has been a team behind Dave helping to program, and obviously he has the final sign-off. From what I've heard and understand is that Boz has been responsible for a lot of the online qualifier programming, the age group and the masters programming, and if you have done a level 1 or level 2 seminar, you would understand just how knowledgeable the staff there are and how well they understand CrossFit programming. And Boz has been there since 2007, so I've got no doubt that he's an amazing programmer, that he understands the methodology of CrossFit maybe more than anyone. But not only that, he's also been around the games environment and around Dave since day one, so he's got a very good understanding of how a bigger event like that runs. But there's another factor that I think is really important, and that is how do the athletes that actually have to go through the weekend's programming at the CrossFit Games, how do those athletes view the person that's programming? How do those athletes view Adrian Bozman? And so over the last week, I've spoken to a bunch of CrossFit Games athletes and I asked them, how do you guys perceive Adrian? What has been your experience with him? And all the answers have been very, very similar. They all say these things. They say that he's humble, that he's unemotional, that he is very fair, and that he's articulate. So he would talk to everyone the same. He doesn't talk to you differently depending on your status within the CrossFit space. He's very direct and very matter of fact. And if I had to pick the qualities of someone that I would want to program the CrossFit Games, it would be someone who is humble, someone who is unemotional, someone who is articulate, and someone who is passionate about the sport. And those qualities, all the athletes that I spoke to mentioned those qualities. So I think it's going to be hard to find or to point at someone that is more appropriate to program the CrossFit Games than Adrian Bozman. But I am just one man, a South African, sitting in an office in Australia somewhere, just telling you what I think. What's more important is what you guys think. You guys are spread all over the world. You've got all kinds of backgrounds in the sport. So if you have any ideas of people that you think would have been a better choice, or perhaps people that should be on the programming team. I saw a comment somewhere that Pat Sherwood should be partnering with Boz, and I would agree with that. I love Pat Sherwood. I think he'd be a great addition to the programming team at CrossFit. But if you guys have any ideas, any thoughts of who would have been a better pick or who could have been an alternative, let us know down in the comments. But I am pretty comfortable with Adrian Bozman being that man, and time will tell. I believe the first workouts that he'll be responsible for is the 2 workouts we'll see at the semifinals. So there are going to be 2 workouts across all the semifinal events that'll be exactly the same. So in the old days with regionals, all the workouts across all the regionals used to be the same. Then last year with the semifinals, every event programmed their own events. There was no crossover. This year, the events have to do 2 programmed workouts from CrossFit Games or from Adrian Bozman, and then the other workouts for the weekend can be unique to the event. So those 2 workouts are going to be Adrian's first assignment as such, and then obviously this year's CrossFit Games. So time will tell, and we'll see what the flavor is like, whether it's much different to what we've seen in the past, or whether there is some dramatic changes in the look and feel of the workouts at the 2022 CrossFit Games. Very interesting topic, exciting times. You guys stay sexy, keep roaring love. Go get your merch, first link in description, Wykie.co. I love you guys, so much. Mwah.
And then